Hello, welcome, Internet. I'm Gladiator. I'm joined here today with Scythe, Oathmaster, and Black Templar.
Yo.
It's more Dark Overlord, because the first round was a lot of fun.
It was sporadic, and since Scythe lost the last round, he is now the new Dark Overlord. He is, I guess, Throg, unless he wants to change the theme of the game.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure. I'll change it up a bit.
yeah, and
I'm
as
going
we
to be
learned
my
from,
character, Scythe.
Yeah, and as we learned from the campaign, Throg is a lord of few words, apparently, with the
Yes.
one quest, that quest battle we did, where he literally said nothing.
Yep, pretty much. Why would I say anything? Fuck that.
So explain the environment right quick to everyone, including us players, so we can kind of make our characters around it.
Okay, so changing it up. My overlord is going to be me, Scythe, my character. I am a lich.
Hello.
And you are all my minions. My various minions. In a fantasy world, obviously. Same basic world. So go ahead and just make your introductions for your character.
I get a phone call. Hold up.
I guess I'm just a lowly acolyte, inspired by the necromancy's greatness.
Acolyte of Master. Great.
And I am a Von Ghoul Chewer. I am just a humble ghoul.
Ghoul, nice. A ghoul is good.
And then when Gladiator's back, well, he's got a phone call, so might be
all right.
there.
Yeah, phone call.
So Black is probably a reincarnation from the Lich's necromancy. I'm a minion trying to be great like him one day, or at least worthy of his appraisal. And who knows what Gladiator is going to be.
Well, to be fair, ghoul can be used in many terms, like lich or a vampire that failed to transform, because that's also what a ghoul's also, in European mythology.
Yeah.
I don't think Scythe would keep you around if you were a failed experiment.
Okay, so what are you, Oath, and what are you, Black? I'll tell you what mine is in a second.
I'm a ghoul.
I'm an acolyte. I'm an acolyte here, inspired by our overlord's greatness.
All right, I guess I'll just be a skeleton soldier, warrior, I guess.
Nice.
It's funny you can even speak.
Oh, it's the imbued magic,
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yep.
You were given intelligence. You were the skeleton captain, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm like the Captain Lich Lord or whatever. I don't know, like you know what I mean.
Right.
Anyway, skeleton soldier.
Right.
And what failure did we do today, there, Overlord Lich Scythe?
A few seconds.
All right.
I'll get interruptions.
Yeah. Because, let's hope we don't get this when the actual game starts, because when we get into it, it goes down, it gets pretty focal pretty quick.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily, it's at the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably make... I'll make 2 episodes out of this since it's the intro. I'll probably make 2 episodes.
Oh, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
No worries.
I'll probably put them in the middle of like the Warhammer campaign we're doing to give some little break time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I will enjoy posting this at a later date.
Mm-hmm. But anyhow, so folks, while Scythe communes of his dark spirits, well, technically that's what liches do. If you look at, depends on which mythology you use.
Yeah.
Who knows? Scythe has to set the scene for us there, so we can run wild with it.
That's
yeah.
True.
And for those who are watching this and are confused about the Dark Overlord, it's one of those rare games where you can actually make a fantasy setting and just go nuts with it. Think of it as shall we say, like a warm-up match to it for a D&D session.
Yeah, in the case of our first round there, we literally based on something that actually happened in our Total Warhammer campaign, essentially.
Yep.
It's a lot of RP, a lot of blaming, and a lot of trying to figure out what the heck to blame it about. And you got to kind of theme around your cards. Like, let's say, for example, we just grab this card. I'll put it back in there.
It's clearly one of you two dolts' fault.
Like this is a hint card. It's the key. maybe there is a blame or whatever, like a troll of some kind.
The Tower of Dark Sorcery apparently is. Yeah, I think you can even use the fluff or the flavor text in the bottom as part of your argument. So in the case of in case of Dark Sorcery, that would be perfect for a Lich to add into the discussion.
Mm-hmm. So you have to have that with an action card, and you can put blame to someone else. They can, in that return, can draw an action card, so that kind of makes the game go on a little further. Yep. But it makes better flair into the game.
Yep. I mean, let's be honest, isn't that like real life? We always pass the buck on someone else.
In certain arguments, yes.
And definitely in like League of Legends and other games like that, always blame your teammates, right?
Well,
it's all your fault. That or a lag.
Well, to be fair, unless you're South Korea, then you blame everyone.
Oh my, I don't know. Is it South Korea that wants to blame everyone?
I think
South Korea.
I think they do actually, because I recall there wasn't one of the South Korean players went total berserk because the team lost and he went total nuts on his own team.
I know. I watched a lot of StarCraft 2, which in turn is like primarily South Korean, so I don't really see that there on my front.
And you can't. That's a fun fact. You cannot cheat, by the way. You go underneath the cards, it still shows the other cards, like the face.
Yep, because it's in our hidden zone basically. If it was poking out a little bit, you probably could see, assuming it's flipped over.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There we go.
Welcome back there, Great Overlord.
And background noise is finally stopped.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, minions. So, you're all here because you failed. God damn it. You had a very simple job. All I wanted you to do was go and steal the body of the first dwarf. What the hell? Acolyte, I specifically tasked you with ensuring the success of this mission. Explain yourself.
Yes, incomparable, my lord. I was there. I would be more than happy to have aided you in this endeavor, but the skeleton with his dim-witted warriors was to aid me in this task of securing this corpse, this being for you. I actually forgot what the task was.
It wasn't exactly involving me here. It was all...
What are you, Black?
A ghoul.
Oh, wait, this is...
Ghoul?
It's all his fault with his zombie minions. He's supposed to support us. So what are we supposed to do?
Whoa. Hold it there, you bag of bones. I was at the ancient palace, scouting the area to look for the first dwarf. And you boneheaded buffoon, where were you? Scuttling around, scaring the local villagers, and listening to our presence, you bag of bones. What were you doing?
See, it wasn't me, okay? Hey, I'm trying to find the first dwarf's body, okay? I went up to the Dark Mansion. I asked for the Acolyte's help. And he got distracted by this book. Okay?
Hold.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Hold. That is not true, my lord. Listen to my plea. I had the stinking corpse of the drunken buffoon. I was to bring him back with you. I had him in tow. Despite this mishap, I don't believe it. I believe he's lying to you as he speaks.
You saying I'm lying? You're the one lying. That didn't have anything to do with any of that, huh? What was this? You saying a stinky corpse? I don't even have a nose.
It is a corpse there of the dwarven champion. Let's see. This treacherous dealer perhaps swindled us there as we were returning it back to you, my lord. We were triumphant originally there, but I suppose that this cursed ghoul there may have swapped it out with this dealer.
Whoa. Hold it there, Acolyte, you filthy cur. I did not do what you claim. I saw you stumble drunk, fell into the well with our prize, and then for some bizarre reason, you left it in the well, drowning. What were you doing stumbling in the well, you filthy Acolyte?
I was not drowned. Drowning there, my lord. I had the torch there to light the way within the well there. There was no possible way I could have been drowned or could have yeah, I could not have engulfed myself there with the pathway set before me. If I was a blind dimwit, perhaps, but that is not true.
Is that towards me, Lygof?
Yeah, that probably would have been a freeze there.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
No, no, my lord. I did not. While I was getting the ladder to help this buffoon over there, our bony friend over there was staggering around like a complete idiot, trying to, I don't know, scare the local wildlife, all because he couldn't know where the hell he was going.
Wait. See, I fell down from this bridge, okay? So I'm trying to get back up, and then, of course, I need some assistance. I'm a skeleton. I have no muscles, okay? And then these idiots found this, whatchamacallit, dark dungeon and get distracted, not helping me up. It's all your fault, ghoul.
My fault?
Yeah, that's you there, Black.
My fault? You're
supposed to help me. Why are you not helping me? They have no muscles. It's hard for me to get up there very quickly, okay?
Because I was trying to stop the master's pet from trying to gnaw at the bloody dwarf's corpse. And for some odd reason, this Lincoln alkalite, your favorite alkalite as you put it, couldn't even tell the difference between a pub and a broad's breasts from where the hell we were.
Hold. That's not true there. I was in the temple there where I found the corpse of our overlord treasure and wanted us to bring back to him. I was busy fulfilling the task you have set before me, my lord. Hear my plea. This is not the case. Yeah, that was a whole card I used on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I picked it up, don't worry. So, this is against me, Lygof?
Yep, just a whole card. Or
Lies and treachery. I found this portal that I was checking out, and I was wondering if it would be worth it to use it to take the body back to the master. But yet you overgrown trenchcoat loser, got the body lost in the deep dark dungeon. So what on earth were you doing?
I told you already. I had the torch to light my way. I am the slimy servant of our overlord there. I am not a liar. I do not falter when the overlord sets me on a task. I have always succeeded when he places it before me. As I beseech you, I had the corpse in my hand, and this shady dealer with our skeleton dealing with him, and he's lost the corpse on you there. Have I ever been misfaithful? Have I ever failed you before, my lord?
All right. I've got my eye on you. Acolyte, this is your first warning.
Yes, my lord.
Jesus. I'll go with him with this game. I mean, I remember this game now because I played it in real life, and it is a fun game. All the arguments are backstabbery. It's always fun.
Oh, yeah. A lot of random arguments that pop up here.
Yeah. There we go.
Alright, so I draw some extra cards there.
Yeah.
Let me shovel. That was not a shovel. I guess it doesn't matter, but.
And I've got, well, looks like I'm in.
You don't get anything.
Except for the hints, that's all I've got.
Yep. Unless you're targeted.
Gang up on Black is what you're saying.
All right, Act 2. So, you were stealing the dwarf's body. And then, you were leaving. And you lost the dwarf's body. How the hell did that happen, skeleton?
Well, I don't know how to say this, but there was this Mummy Queen that I got distracted by. See,
Are you admitting your guilt?
unfortunately, yes, my lord. I got distracted. I lost it.
You lost the body because of a big titty mummy queen.
Yes, even though I can't actually bang it.
You son of a bitch.
Oh come on! That was funny, mate. But come on.
This is funny.
You missed. I missed a chance to say you couldn't get a boner, could you? Christ.
I didn't have anything. You went to me and it's like, oh, great.
You're just the next one.
Crap. I didn't mean to do that.
Hell.
It's all good. Here you go.
Yeah, good.
Did it again.
It's funny though.
Just admitting guilt.
Oh.
Because yeah, if you were to play that whole card on the Overlord, that would have been an immediate withering look to try and interrupt them. Probably.
No, I couldn't do anything, like, legit. Oh, shoot. Let me shovel.
Alright. Let me know when you're all ready.
That has to be the fastest scorn I've ever seen.
Well, when you don't have
Yeah.
anything to do, it's easy, isn't it?
Yep. Gladiator just literally said, "Yep, I did. I give in."
Mm-hmm.
I have a good reason, please.
Apparently.
You're a bony skeleton. You don't have a boner down there.
Don't think about it. It's spiritual, okay?
Alright. So, I then tasked the acolyte with finding the corpse. After that was lost, why was that not done?
Yes, my lord. I set upon that task as you have said. After it was lost, I went to the grumbling volcano where the corpse was stolen from by our shady traveler, or whatever the heck card I played earlier. We followed him back to the volcano there, where it was the skeleton who was supposed to scout forward and lead the charge.
I just got done trying to bang this mummy queen, okay? So I'm trying to do us a favor. I'm trying to get some more reinforcements here. So it's not my fault that the volcano had anything to do with it. See, it's all, like what John call it, it's all the ghoul's fault for going into the desert and getting scared by a scarecrow.
I get an extra card for that, don't I?
Yeah.
Yep, you get one card.
Same
And
for
Gladiator
this
gets one too.
Yeah.
My lord, this skeleton is lying. But this filth. You see, I was at the riverbank trying to fish out the corpse that this buffoonery of an acolyte dropped in after when we.
Wait. Why is the corpse there in a river when I clearly said it was at a grumbling volcano, for crying out loud?
Because
we followed the culprit.
Yes, but when you brought it out, you dropped it in the river and I had to fish it out.
I did no such thing. As I beseeched earlier, the skeleton was supposed to lead the charge forward, which clearly was a terrible lapse of judgment, I will admit, me lord. One of my few, if any, other feelings. So yeah, it's still your go, I think, Black, because of the hold.
Yep, just trying to
Make another argument.
just having to drink there for my voice.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, really? You claim that you got the corpse for the volcano, yet you dropped it in the river, and then for some bizarre reason, you were talking to this dark wizard that was next to it. So why were you talking to this wizard? Were you trying to betray our lord, you filthy cur?
My lord, I would never do such a thing there. I was planning on robbing the wizard there for all the gold that he had, clearly, to bring back to you as a way to forgive for this mishandling of the situation. For I knew that nothing would pass your eye, should you have known that we misplaced the corpse, but we were going to bring it back as well. What say you there, you filthy ghoul? I hear no rebuttal. I hear nothing there about how this corpse that you claim fell in a river, when clearly we retrieved it back at the volcano.
You dropped it in the river. I had to fish it out. You were talking to a necromancer near the blinking dark forest. So what the hell were you trying to pull, you filthy human?
Is that not proof I was nowhere near a river that dropped a corpse? There was a terrifying noise in this dark forest, and I went to go investigate it. And that's where I found this wizard who I attempted to rob for you, my lord. Because I know these gold would have made an amazing reagent for you, for your rituals.
What I'm hearing is that you got distracted from your mission with shinies. You were supposed to find the body that you lost, and you did not find the body. You got distracted with money.
Ah, I was hoping it'd be Black since he never played a hand.
Yeah, no. You've made a good argument, though.
Like I said, I am no politician.
Hey, and I caught him on his lie. He said I was in the dark forest when he said I lost in the river. I caught him on a lie, damn it.
Yep.
Yeah, but
you got distracted. Don't admit your distractions.
God. How the hell? I should take up Korean politics.
No, you shouldn't. Trust me.
Nobody likes politicians.
No, but I could boom his shit.
Get rid of this, the previous dude. Previous action.
No, Tim. Well, you think about it, isn't politician about bullshitting your way out? I think I'm doing that well.
Pretty much.
There you go.
That's usually, that's all politics is, typically, yeah. All right. So, we lost the body. We couldn't find it after we lost it. So what did you do with the dwarf's axe that he was buried with? Skeleton, looking at you on this one.
Me? You want me to know what happened to the axe?
What happened to the dwarf axe? Yes.
Well, you see, I'm trying to fight this 1,000-tentacle monster here that is guarding the axe, and I told the ghoul to go to the heavy chains that's encasing it, to dismantle it, to destroy it so he could get the axe. So I was fighting this monster. It's all his fault for not being able to untangle the chains to get it.
Yep. Don't forget to draw an action card there, Black.
Yep, sorry. I was getting ready to argue my case.
Yep. You good?
Whoa, bonehead. You sent me to the wrong place. You told me to break the chains, but yet you sent me down the hall into where there was a huge indomitable wall in the way, full of stinking, smelly, bearded dwarves hurling axes at me.
Now, it was chains, okay? And it was chained to a stone idol, okay? So, it's not my fault that you couldn't do it.
My fault? You sent me down that indomitable wall where there was a ruins next to it, and those filthy, stinking dwarves were hurling axes at me. What was I supposed to do?
Hey, you're the one. I think I saw you drinking on the job. What was that all about? You're supposed to get the dwarven axe as well. I'm fighting this tentacle monster. What are you doing?
Hang on. We ghouls don't drink. Well, maybe blood, but we don't drink alcohol.
It's a flippin' look at this bartender, huh? It's a horrible bartender. I saw you obviously drinking something over there, regardless if it was alcohol or not.
Lies.
You were getting distracted.
Lies and fabrication.
You monster here. Get the axe. That's what we're supposed to have done. You didn't do your job.
The Dark Lord said it was your job to get the axe. I was supposed to help you, but I got
the monster.
But
you didn't help me. You got distracted.
You sent me down to get the chains in front of the indomitable wall full of dwarves in a ruin area.
You got confused with the wall because it was a stone idol that was wrapped around with the axe in it, okay? And you got distracted by the bartender that was selling these flipping whatever it was. I'm fighting a monster. I can barely see any of it. It's your fault for getting distracted, not mine.
What in the name of the Dark Nine Hells would a bartender be doing in the middle of a battlefield?
I don't know. You tell me. I'm fighting a monster here. What are you doing? You're supposed to get the axe.
Sorry, guys. Just gonna get a drink.
Hold. You're just wasting the Overlord's time here. This discussion is going nowhere. I plead you, my lord.
Agreed. I personally blame the ghoul. You got distracted while the skeletons were fighting the tentacle beast, and you couldn't break into the axe. Which was supposed to be on the dwarf's body, by the way. I don't know how the fuck it wasn't. Since you already had the body, you should have had the axe. But, you know, whatever.
Probably the monster got its thing
yeah. I was wondering if I was ever gonna get to break in there or not. I was contemplating whether pausing with how long that was going just to do what I just did. Well, to not waste the Overlord's time.
Well, to be fair, I think me and Glad were really going at it hammer and tong with the argument.
Yeah, it's funny though.
Alright.
I beseech you, take away one of these withering looks for keeping them from wasting your time, my lord.
Blair. Just kidding.
You can do it. You can definitely do it. Anytime you want.
But no.
Okay.
And last, but certainly not fucking least, what the shit was up with the crown not being there? It was on his head when we got the body. It was not on his head when we lost the body. You still had it then. What happened to the crown, ghoul?
Well, you see, my lord, while our filthy alkali was bartering with the evil traitor, he betrayed us and nicked the crown for himself. So if you want to put any blame onto this matter, you should blame the acolyte. He sent that betrayer to nick the crown while we were trying to get the body back.
That is not, my lord, that is not true. I had the corpse there on the operating table. I was going to do experiments to prepare it for the reanimation ritual that you were clearly plotting to do for this fallen warrior. The crown was there with it at the time. I think it was our skeleton warrior who clearly was trying to impress that bony skeleton from earlier that bony mummy from earlier. They're trying to woo it with the crown.
Well, let me get it straight. She was also possessed, okay? That's one thing. One thing you gotta get correct. She was also a queen, all right?
Pleading his guilt.
And wait. I'm trying to flip and make sure that she's on our side so we can get another army, okay? So that's one thing. However, I had the ghoul help me out just to see what he could do. He bailed out. And of course, there was this assassin that showed up, tried to kill me. I run off to the ghoul to say, hey, help us. It's all his fault for not helping me.
Lies and slander. My lord, he was claiming help that an assassin was after him, but there was nothing more than an ancient tree. A simple ancient tree. He got scared of a little bit of a branch and a cooing from an owl.
No, this is worse. Why didn't you help me? A tree is way bigger than an assassin. Regardless, it's trying to destroy me. I am a skeleton. I'm brittle, okay? I don't have muscles. Why didn't you help me?
You're replaceable. You can just be reanimated. But I want to throw the blame back at you. Why the hell did you not sacrifice yourself for our lord while we got the body out of the area? Explain yourself.
Hold up. I am trying to get us another army. It was actually an army of black knights to be more of that, to give us more strength. Why didn't you help me out, huh? Explain yourself. Wait. Let me guess. You were under the clouds, not trying. You're so mopey, depressed because you're a ghoul, not a skeleton. It wasn't that the case, wasn't it?
Hold on, you bag of bones. I was dealing with this overgrown rock-faced behemoth, trying to get him off our backs, while the acolyte over there was trying to get the mummy and the crown. And you trying to bang a mummy when, let's be honest, you've got nothing down there to bang with. You would just run around like a complete lunatic.
So you're gonna blame me. You're not putting any blame to the acolyte. Those obviously just smoking some weed over there, getting high on stuff. He's the only thing that could do it.
Hold, my lord, I plead you. They are arguing amongst themselves yet again, wasting your precious time when better things could be done.
Very true. You know what? I'm just going to have to blame my acolyte for not getting the crown. I told you to make sure you get the crown. Stop
My
smoking that
lord.
dream weed, you son of a bitch.
My lord, I plead you. I was there traveling to bring the crown the corpse back. We had a boat on hand there. Everything was going according to plan till this argument, till everything that has transpired up to this point. I plead you, do not put your trustworthy acolyte in this position when clearly we know the blame is elsewhere. I think that's safe to tell. That's safe to tell us. I think that's safe to tell us he has to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to keep the argument going for like 5-10 more minutes, it's all good.
No, I'm plumb out. I'm busy burning
It's
my
your
throat.
fault for smoking the dream weed.
Smoking
The
that dream
blame-
weed.
Yeah, the blame is clearly on the ghoul there. They've been
Clearly.
twice already been wasting your time with this argument back and forth between the skeleton and the ghoul. Clearly, they are just wasting our times with them and fail repeatedly to admit their guilt.
I'm trying to get us troops. You're the one smoking weed, okay? I don't really know what the ghoul's doing, but blaming me for everything. I'm trying to actually be successful with this army. You're the person that's supposed to get the crown. I'm supposed to be fighting stuff. However, there's this mummy queen that's wanting to flip and bang. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but that's what she wants.
What's funny is I actually put the blame on Black there.
Yeah.
I know, but you already got the withering look, so you lost.
Yeah.
You know,
I know.
so
Yeah,
do you know this whole thing sounds to me like this sounds like a Monty Python skit.
Yeah. It basically is.
So how are you going to punish him, my lord?
I think I will have to punish my acolyte for his many transgressions.
Many, I would never. Everything you have set before me, I have succeeded. It is only this time, of course, where I have to be accompanied by these two buffoons. They are clearly the fault here, not me. Have I ever failed you previously? As a loyal acolyte following your way.
Racist here, man. I don't even have a brain.
And he did get the big titty mummy girl. So, I give you the punishment of the curse of the silly walks.
Not the silly walks, my lord. Anything but that. Here you go, Gladys. There's your booty mummy.
Oh, God.
Anything but that, my lord.
The curse of the silly walks it is.
I promise I will never fail you again in the future. Just leave me be. Do not let me suffer such agony.
See that you don't.
Whoa.
Table flip.
There goes the table.
That's in this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for watching. Go check out Scythe, Black Oath, and myself in the description for each of our channels. And we'll see all of you in the next one. Later.
Later.
See ya.
Later. That was funny.